Congratulations, you did it. You worked your way through 10 weeks of lessons and should now be ready to start using your skills to create and share your value using video. But where do you go from here? Well, I'd like to invite those who have powered through and completed this course to consider an opportunity. This opportunity is for those who want to practice their video communication skills, as well as for those who maybe still aren't quite ready to take the leap into appearing solo in a video. One of the obstacles I often hear about sharing our value on video is that people don't want to appear as if they're bragging. This makes sense because most of us were raised being told not to brag or to be humble about our accomplishments. Certainly, context matters. Maybe if we're at a gathering with family or friends and we start listing off our degrees and awards or other accomplishments, perhaps in that context, it might appear as if we're bragging. What about in the context of a job search? What about when you're in a conversation with someone at, say, a business networking event and they ask you about your education or work experience? And what about during a job interview? Are you still reluctant to talk about your accomplishments? Not likely. The context of a networking event or a job interview allows you the freedom to share what you have to offer and your potential. So I'd like to offer you the opportunity to share your value, your accomplishments, and what you have to offer in an interview with me. This would be an opportunity for me to do the bragging about you. I like to use the analogy of the shopping channel, where the host enthusiastically emphasizes the features and benefits of products, except in this case, I will be the host enthusiastically emphasizing the features and benefits of you. This would be an opportunity for you to share what you have to offer without having to appear solo in a video. We would discuss in advance the questions you'd like me to ask you, what features and benefits of you that you'd most like to share. So for instance, you might request that one of the questions I ask is if you have received any awards through school or work. You might be really proud of an award that you worked really hard to achieve, but now you're reluctant to talk about it. Or perhaps you'd like to share which diplomas or degrees you've achieved. So you might request that I ask you about where you went to school and what you studied. Perhaps you returned to school as an adult and found a way to manage family responsibilities, a job, and your studies. No doubt others would be inspired by this. Bottom line, it's a lot easier to talk about ourselves when we're simply answering questions and sharing the facts. To add a challenge to the interview, I will also reach out to professionals in the industry you hope to work in to inquire about common interview questions. I can include one of these in the questions I ask you. And finally, my favorite question to ask is, what is one fun fact about yourself you're willing to share? Often, sharing a fun fact encourages connections by establishing common ground with viewers of your video. We'll do a 10 to 15 minute interview that will be fun and engaging. With your permission, I will share our interview on my YouTube channel and LinkedIn profile, which will hopefully introduce you to new job opportunities and new professional connections. And you can also share our interview in your own network to get even further reach. If this interests you, I invite you to connect with me through the link below this video.